Enjoy your bath, Snaggle. Hello, everyone. Shiny day. Hi, Omni. Shiny day to you. I am just now realizing that I don't have the stylus for my tablet, which is sort of an issue. I have the stylus for my pad tablet, but not for my pen tablet or my display tablets. And I don't know where it could have gone because I just use it on my desk. And I guess I could just use my mouse, but what's the point of having a tablet if I'm not gonna be using it like God intended? Hi Nadine, shiny day. New thumbnail finger paint edition. I guess. Oh, I'm gonna have to get under the desk for this. Oh boy. Are you under my computer? I think you are. Ow. Jesus. The technical difficulties continue. I mean, more than a technical difficulty, it's just a puzzle. The Sphinx has decided that I need to solve a riddle before the start of the stream. I am so confused. There's no ways we would have gone anywhere outside of this room. That's what the holster is for. You keep it there and you don't move it. Oh, here it is. Why the fuck? Okay. It was up there for some reason. Did that happen on my bed about reading the page of the book? Could have been it. Either lap, shiny day. That might be what caused this. Anyways. Let's start by coloring the number on this thumbnail, because I have to make an episode 2 thumbnail and I want to decide on the colors. What's the logo for this? It is sort of a map overlay, which is fun. Can I... Let's look for a map of New York. Well, that looks like a printed map. They even have those anymore. Okay, see what you sent to me last night. I saw the follow. I was gonna reply with of course, but I think I got distracted. I didn't click on the link though. That's all you care about? Okay, good. Okay, printed map. No. Why is it so hard to find like a regular map? Am I gonna have to screenshot Google Maps? I guess technically I will have to screenshot Open Maps or something. Open Street Map. Because technically, oh, this one looks very printy. Okay. Technically, Google's map is proprietary or protected under copyright law. So it would be Brooklyn. I know I don't live in Brooklyn anymore. We're just gonna zoom in on a section of Brooklyn that looks interesting. I mean, it would be very not polite of me to dox him with the thumbnail. The link is just a clip of Pedro Pascal at the ASNL 50 red carpet where he says he's into submission. Of course. Any good man is. I'm gonna do a film this. Color wheel. Kind of like a classic map park green. It has to be a funnier bit to do here on the number. I mean, I am zoomed in on Flushing Avenue. That's pretty funny. Actually, I'm going to tilt it in a way that it says Flushing Avenue on it. It would be impossible to read on the thumbnail itself. It would be pretty hard to read. I didn't realize how many cemeteries there were on Brooklyn. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cemeteries in the middle of Brooklyn. Should have gone here when I was doing my walk around Brooklyn. 69th Road. That's pretty funny. And when I live on 69th Road in Brooklyn. Just ski. Hello, shiny day. Alright, I think I'm happy with this. I'm gonna save it and export it. Oh, my back hurts. Why? No, don't want the liquefy persona. We'll create a new one from templates. Template's gonna be this one. So the number stays consistent, but we'll remove everything else. I could do a different map on each thumbnail, but who has time for that? Oh, you should be muted. Didn't really like that I went with flushing at first because your brain went, hey, it's funny because the nanny. Do they live in Flushing Avenue or is it a joke? Somewhere in the show. Flushing Queens. Oh, I see. I have watched some of The Nanny. It's a fun show. There was also a I think there was a version made in Chile with like basically the same script, similar to what's this other show called? Married with Children, which is from a similar era. Chilean version of that show was very popular here. So much so that the actors that played in that have not been able to escape those roles. It's been like 30 years. I'm lying, it's less than that, but still, it's been a while. At least a decade. I don't think I'm going to be able to highlight the use of cocaine for the thumbnail. Don't think YouTube would like that very much. But we'll find something else to thumbnail. The screenshot that I just took of Jacob with his arms crossed does look like, does have some bouncer energy. And there is a quest to find a club. So maybe I'll do something with that. I have to start a list of movies that Shal needs to watch because for some fucking reason he hasn't watched some of the most incredible movies ever that even I have seen. I'm pretty sure I've only seen them because you have directed me to them. Another somewhat interesting concept for this thumbnail would be to have the same UI that the game has, but in the rear view mirror have Jacob, Julia, and at least one of the cats. I'll have to find a moment where the cats come in, but well, I guess I could just take any other picture of a cat from theirs. I do like the challenge of only using elements from the stream that's being thumbnailed. We'll see how I feel about either of those ideas, so we find more things to screenshot. I can reference myself and use this section with the birds that won't move. Maybe a little self-indulgence as a treat. See if I can find a found not your time to be making noise. Ow. Oh, my back really hurts. What's happening? My neighbor's having a party. They're just blasting music. I'm getting always what's happening. Don't think that's the case. Damn, no cats on this one? Well, that's crazy. Even at the start? I don't believe this. Damn. Okay, let's where's the birds that won't move? There we go. Now, how do I want to do this? What? Well, I need to install some stuff. Affinity just released an object selection tool. Oh, interesting. All right. That could come in real handy. That's all I want right now. Where's the subject selection tool? Is it part of the object selection thing? I was just reading about this on their patch notes. Let's see. It's under selection. I guess that's if you have... Yeah, if it's more of a dedicated photo. Okay. Good to know. Still pretty handy. A no smoothing. A little bit of ramping. This doesn't actually help me. Because I need to remove these people. Is ink painting any better? I guess this will just turn it into what the rest of the image looks like. Yep. What if... Ooh, that's pretty good. Damn, okay. It will require some adding the seed there, but can't argue with the results. That was a little jankier, but the dog got removed like so cleanly. All right then. Kinda wish I had done that in a different layer. But now we can actually make use of this. And extract just the rear view mirror by creating a mask. And then rasterize and trim. Yeah, definitely not bad for the autofill. Alright, we're gonna do a little bit of a cleanup by selecting this color. I don't have the appropriate brush for this though. Oh, dirty acrylic. I just want a usable shape that I can put someone in front of. Almost looks like a seat. I do need a softer brush, so maybe I'll go back to my... Actually, textured acrylic will be softer. The song makes it seem like painting this is way more epic than it actually is. That's a shape. And I could probably just... It's my lasso tool. I always lose it. Grab that, copy and paste it, then move it over. Just kind of finish the shape on the other side. It's crooked in comparison to the other one. There we go. And now for the part where I completely cover that. We're gonna start with Julia. That's not where I want that. So how well is this gonna select just Julia? Extremely. Oh, thank you, Affinity. You have no idea how much you've simplified my life. Actually, no, we're gonna do this, and then we're going to select. It's not layer based, right? It's everything. Oh, it is layer based. Great. But I want just the interior. I guess that I can select the old-fashioned way. Or not. I can shrink it. Yeah. Selection, shrink. Like that much. And then we'll mask this to that. And we'll refine our mask a little bit by going into this. Oh, wrong thing. And then I need a Jacob. This exasperated Jacob seems very appropriate. Oh, this object selection tool is the greatest thing that has ever happened to me. Does that look proportionally similar? I think so. Gonna duplicate this mask and put it there. I really need a swatch color change button. So I can change between foreground and background colors more easily. Jacob looks so miserable. He does. It's really funny. And I'm gonna have to add some color here because that's where the microphone was. Just gonna add a little bit of black there. Can I merge down? I can. The feeling when your wife is full of stones. Okay, this is going somewhere. Can I select just the birds? No, that layer. I can't. Don't want this other bird though. I guess I can fix that by unselecting with this. God, that would have taken me like 6 hours. We're gonna duplicate this layer. Wrong thing. We're gonna duplicate. Nope. We're gonna duplicate. Nope. We're gonna. Nope. We're gonna. Is that not duplicating? Oh, duplicate takes the selection. Hell yeah. Did they change that? They didn't used to do that. Which duplicate the entire thing on an object layer. Oh man, this program got so good. So what we're gonna do with this? We're just gonna do a cheeky little where's that? Is it hue saturation? Yeah. Just gonna do a little bit of a color shift on you. Increase the saturation. Just gonna make you slightly purple. To make sure you're the right purple though. That's too blue. I think that's good enough for the joke. Vroom, yeah. Motorcycles are going crazy. I exported the other one with the number 2 in it. Should have been 1. My mistake. We're gonna do a little bit of a grouping here, and we're gonna add a white balance. Sadly, I don't really have a reference for the white levels that it should be, so we're just gonna. No, I don't want to put it on OBS. Just gonna grab this real quick. So I can pick my white balance from it. Get down here. And then we'll do a little bit of similar to what we did on the previous thumbnail. Gonna do some color adjustment. Gonna bring the brightness down first, so then on the levels. No, it's not gonna work. I'm gonna forego the that. We're just gonna do it with this. This image is a little too bright overall. I need to be punchier, but not like DC dark either. I think 80% looks fine. We'll do a vibrance. Make the colors punchier, and then we'll do color balance. And this will look drier. Well, your body always has such a special cocktail of things wrong that you always feel high for free. Damn. Don't let Big Pharma get a hold of you. Now, should I... Probably gonna change the color of the letters, but would it be crazy to have SSS in here? I guess I won't know until I get rid of the original letters. That's the wrong color to pick. Just gonna hastily do this, more of as a proof of concept rather than anything. That's fucked. I have tools that will let me draw straight lines. I should probably use my chisel pen for that. Oh no. Oh, that could work. Iron poisoning? Sounds crazy. You're one of those people who like eat nails for shock value. Or like the cartoon characters that would eat nails to show that they're tough. Your person who menstruates, so if you don't take iron, you get anemic. So you end up taking iron until you notice that your tummy feels like iron poisoning, then you take a break. I feel like, you know what, I'm not gonna question your methods. If it works for you, then by all means. What I'm most surprised about is the fact that the iron supplements work that well on you, to the point where you get iron poisoning. Most people I know who take supplements, it's like they kind of work, but they don't change your life. You're on a different level. $325 leg press? Jesus. Well, that's crazy. Remind me to not mess with you. Doing a leg press to hell. It's like several me's. Me as in me, the person, not me as in Metopia me's. I need to choose a gnarlier font for this. Like Comic Sans. Georgia would be a font to use. The font nerds would have a chuckle. Impact would also be a funny one to use. But I wanted something more akin to what was already on the car. I guess I don't have anything like that. Windings? Just go with a classic impact. Anyone who's paying attention to the proportions will notice that this font is entirely too long for the length of the car. Do I care? Not really. Don't want to change the way this blends in though. This is very contrasty, but I just want a good old average. My beloved average. Linear light looks pretty nice too. I just noticed that the writing goes all the way down. No problem, we can get rid of it pretty easily. Beep, beep, beep. I'm gonna have the number be on a different corner. Gonna flip horizontal. You're here. That too does not stand out there. I need to change the outline. Can make it the same green as this. Or I could make it the yellow from the road. It is also too clear. Or I could just make it black. I think black is the correct choice, and just so it's consistent, we'll make that black as well. Looks pretty good. I do have to modify this one. 1 to also make it black, and 2 to make it the correct number, because I put the wrong number on this one. This should be a 1. Crisis averted. I'm gonna export this one right away. Which way does the alphabet go? Found it. Then we're gonna save this bad boy. And we're gonna export it. And there's one thumbnail done. On to the next one. Bartender Hustle. It's a game. It sure is a game. If you were ever expecting a game, this is one. I do have notes for this one. I remember writing down things. Nothing really important. Wasn't my best note-taking session. You're at the stage of time where your brain is going, you're whatever you just said repeatedly and thinking it's mildly funny. It is funny. You're funny. How's that? Oh, bad news about this VOD. A section of it got muted on Twitch, which means that I don't have a way to get it not muted. Bottom on the low. And it's a section of the game where they had already turned off the music. So we have no idea what caused it to get muted. It just did. And it's like a 4-minute section. It was the epic aura of whoever they were serving. It was a guy named Nathan who was talking about carding people. Maybe the government didn't want us to know about carding people at a bar. But you didn't give any justification? Maybe, I don't know. I don't have access to their dashboard. So I have no idea. I just told them this part got muted. And we were all like, well, such is life. Like a song that was playing, the music was off. Because they were, at one point Jacob said, how much do we want to bet that the music in the stream is going to get claim on YouTube? And then I went to download the VOD and I noticed that on the waveform, a section of it was completely silent. I was like, huh, that's strange. Did it download wrong? So I went to check the VOD and it had this like little red section on the playhead. It was muted live, yes. Hi there, Mr. Pirate. That's strange and it sucks. It is. And it does. I don't even know if you can appeal those because I've never had an issue with VOD. Actually, I have. Have I got VODs muted? I don't remember. I don't think I have. I have 0 strikes on my channel. I don't think I've ever had one. You've had stuff muted before, don't think you can appeal them. Never tried. Yeah, I don't. I think Twitch's claim system is very much how YouTube used to work earlier in its infancy, where you would just get a claim, 3 strikes and you're out. For all the grievances that YouTube give us as creators on the platform, just in general, not just to our channel, it is way less of a problem because you now get claims before you get strikes, and you can appeal those claims. It's only an issue when the claim happens after the video goes live, because then it's a little harder to modify. You don't really want to re-upload a video. faces on these people. Oh, I'm dying. Oh. I'm sorry. Oh. I cough out of nowhere. Oh, my throat. What's happening with me today? My back hurts. I just coughed real weird. I need a second. Oh my god. Told you I'm getting old. I guess. Health check. Gonna have to get a health check. I have a silly idea for this thumbnail. Yes, the wet check does mean hydration. That's why it comes with the response of how much water I should have drunk, which I rarely follow, but it is there. Let's get this one, no numbers. Man, I love Jacob's music. My chat is silly, you like these folk? They are silly and I enjoy their company very much. Doing this stream would definitely not be as fun with any of them not present. Would love a damp bird emote. I've been thinking of what emotes could I possibly add. And I don't have a death emote. I was thinking of being just a bird sprawled out on the ground. Just a real wet bird will also be. An interesting proposition. To do 100% of your streams without my chat community is definitely less fun. Yeah. It's way better when you have some good folks hanging out. Been doing this for long enough where I've definitely been on both sides. I didn't grab the can. Everyone on my freaking stream crochets. What the hell? I want to start my art streams with like crafting project updates from my community. Because like everyone fucking does it. The hell? Feel free to message me on Discord or post it on the art chat or the art channel. Whoops, pause the music. Be like, hey, I want to show this with the class. I will 100% do that. I have to do a horror crocheting stream soon. That sounds fun. I'm intrigued. Your current blanket project is like the length of your forearm. It's pea yellow. Of course it is. This stream did not trim as much as I wanted. It's my fucking lasso tool again. There we go. I had to change it from fucking polygonal. Oh, they changed the... oh, you guys can't see that, but they changed the menu on it. So now it's 3 buttons instead of a drop down. That's neat. They were due for some quality of life improvements on Affinity. They were lagging behind. So I can put Julia right there. We can do this. I definitely should do it the other way. Someone's going to be an absolute masterpiece. The object selection tool is gonna open up a lot of silly ideas for me. Because putting Jacob and Julia on the game usually is quite a pain to have to like select them out of an image and then paste them in, but this is extremely quick. So I'm real happy that they included that with the newest updates. I'm gonna make a lot of use of it. Actually, in the subject of their tools being really good, can in painting I need current layer and below. It's just a black square, so that works. I'm actually going to remove that little corner. So that, and then I'm gonna do the same thing I did with the other one. I'm just gonna grab the original still to grab a white balance correction layer. So for that, so that this is balanced. And then I'll add another white balance adjustment layer for the background. Make sure they're both neutral. Clip it to that. And then on top, we're going to add some color balance. Make the midtones a little cooler. Need to adjust the colors to look a little poppier without having Julia look all red. And then we'll do a levels adjustment. Make it a little brighter. Keep some of the contrast. We're gonna clean this up a little bit. And on top we're gonna add a layer. I haven't done this in a while because I haven't needed to. But we're gonna grab the color of Julia's hair and we're just gonna draw some extra hairs around just to make the edge look a bit more natural. It's not just flat line around her. Is it noticeable? Not very. I'm color picking the wrong colors. Silly me. Just gives it a slightly more natural look. And we could add a very subtle outer glow. Separate Julia from the background because she loves to wear dark colors that make my life hell. That's a joke, it's fine. The light doesn't match, but who cares? Who cares where the light is coming from? I do think overall this whole thing needs to be a tiny bit bigger. Don't need as much of the wall, but I do want to keep as much of the bar as possible. Mario. Oh, cleaning. Okay, I see. Have you considered numbing your hands with topical anesthetic so you don't feel your hands, and then you can do all the cleaning you want and you won't have the weird sensation? I think it's an excellent idea with no downsides. Try turning it on and off again. Have you considered taking a shot of rum so that your brain doesn't think as much? I mean, if I feel like Lep is not on board with my ideas. What else is new? For those who might not be aware of my humor, I am not serious. Just want to make that clear. Step 1, acquire someone else's hands. Step 2, clean up. Yeah, so my mom had a job. People didn't want to clean their own house, so she did it. Do I want to add anything else to this thumbnail? I think I want to add the eye. Just so it's... So it has less compilation vibes and more Secret Sleepover vibes. Did voice to text put the parentheses on it? Interesting. Eye on the lid. I think the post-it note works extremely well. That was super quick to add. On sidebar for a hot second. To appreciate that while you don't go out of your way to listen to Daniel Deluxe in any way, shape, or form, you do very much enjoy how I instantly recognize. And when it comes on, yeah, they, I don't know their pronouns. I'm just realizing. Daniel Deluxe has a very distinct sound, which is excellent for an artist to have. I think that's the thumbnail. I don't have any notes. Bartender hustle. Which means we have about 20 minutes to fuck around. So let's go on Clip Studio because I do have an email sheet that I was working on. Excuse me, I had to burp. That I was working on a while ago. And by a while ago, I mean like a year ago. I was like, I'm gonna redraw all my emails because I have all the time in the world. I use they, them. I think Empire was talking about Daniel Deluxe. I have 20 minutes to make a bee. I believe in you. Where am I? Okay. I lost track of what I was trying to look for. Stream. I have a file on my computer that is butt.craw. So close to be butt crack. I had a project file with ideas. I thought I was gonna sneeze, but I didn't. Didn't mean to open that. I really don't have it anymore, do I, huh? Or was it on the emote sheet that I was already working on? Good luck, Snaggle. I hope you get what you want done. I never finished the Bleed Purple. Oh, because I wanted to make the October versions, and I never did. I see. Siemens are amazing. Thank you. I drew them myself. I need to log into Clip Studio. It might be saved on their cloud thing. The pretty one is so funny. It's a hug. But it's birds, so they're too small to hug higher. Clip Studio. This the one? Um, I might move some of my emotes around. Um, the hog one is a its emote. Interesting. Forgot about that. Yes, Lap. Can I make a fight me koala? I can. I sure can. Let's close this one. So these were some ideas that I had a while ago. Are any of these not... I think I just use those same lines. Where is that one? Oh, this is in the reject pile? Why is this in the reject pile? This is so good. Man, I was too harsh on myself. I was entirely too hard on myself. This is good. Come here, little buddy. You'll do great things. Just a quick 6,000 by 6,000 canvas. I don't remember any of the shortcuts for Clip Studio. Kind of like the idea of it being a little squirt on the frame. A vector layer. Gonna reduce the opacity on this guy. We might speed run this emote. Oh, I have the color swatches for my lines and shit. Thank you, past Khaz. I don't want it to be too clean, because part of the appeal is that it's a little wonky. Where's my stabilizer? Do not stabilize me. Like, I'm not gonna try to make it bad, but I think, like... Oh, I need to remember how to draw feathers again. I say again, I never really learned how to draw a feather. I just cheated a bunch. That doesn't make sense. That one makes more sense. What is this shape, Khaz? Good enough. That's what all art is, cheating to make things look like other things. Yeah, but I didn't accomplish the goal is the problem. This is like those anime frames where they're like yelling at the top of their lungs. I'll read this line a little bit. I don't even know what this email is supposed to be called. Is this gonna work? It's not gonna work. Castahay, Squark you. There was one thumbnail of Indie that when you got to that part of the video, you were basically cheering. It was perfect. Nice. Probably make the tolerance a bit higher. Fill up the vector path and increase the scaling a little bit. The wrong color. I could add a text layer. Um, let's just, hey. Hey. You got an ad for Olympic team tryouts near you. Are you gonna become an Olympic athlete, Bonbon? I'm rooting for you. Um, what font do I want to use? Clip Studio Comic? Hey. Where's the layer effects things on Clip Studio? I know they have like a little shit for outline stuff. Is it you? No. Oh, Clip Studio stuck. It's gonna be a funnel cake food truck over there? Damn. I should probably change the title of my stream. Although it's about to be done, but whatever, we can pretend. A silly bird. I didn't mean it to be in all caps, but we're here. Yes, this is Clip Studio. Oh, it's over here. That's why I wasn't doing. Clip Studio Paint. This is the 3.0 version. Yeah, 3.04. And we're gonna group these layers. How did I do my other emotes? Did I? I'll just, okay. No need. Is this it? You ever tell us about the time that your parents asked about going for a long drive to go to a car show and it turned out to be exclusively Hershey's? Hershey's? Here. Hershey is the chocolate. Hers? Oh, that's the British pronunciation. Okay, so it is hers. Because in the BBC it would be hers. So hers. There's too many letters. Why put so many letters if you're not gonna... Is it a French word? Those French. Don't look at my files. There's my drive. You return with food. You put that meal in the microwave while you clean it. Did you microwave it with the door open? It sounds dangerous. I can't blame everything on the French. I can and I will. They started the Industrial Revolution. Capitalism is the French's fault. I'm gonna submit a very angry email to Julia. Oh. Forgot I had that on. Yeah, you'll probably want to make that message just like a little shorter. I need to fix that command because it shouldn't say sender. Mid English from Anglo-Norman French. Hairs. From Latin hairpicks. Oh, are you gonna paste the same thing that Lep pasted there? I was saving a file. Remember when I was saving a file? I don't. Where's my emotes folder? God, my file structure is all sorts of fucked. Hey. Let's export single layer. All the single layers. Yes. This looks correct. Actually, I could probably export it at like 50%. Oh, yeah, you can whisper it to where it wants it. Although, if you want to post links, we can permit you as well. It's mainly mainly geared towards not having people come in and drop like walls of text or unknown links, but it's not like we'll penalize you for doing it. Image too large, I knew it. I knew it. Hold on. Let me actually permit you. Oh, there's a link anyways, okay. What's oh. Have this over here. It's a little difficult to see on dark mode, the correct mode to use Twitch. See if this helps. You switched to dark mode? Hell yeah. Hey. Yeah, it's more readable on light mode, but it's it's more of a vibe. The eyebrows missing in dark mode. That is true. A wrong layer to do this in. No, I don't want to export as a PNP. Can I make this stroke yellow? Piss yellow? I could make the text a different color, yes. Here I have... I don't. I'm gonna get out a new layer and make it dark. Then a new one, make it light. Although Twitch's dark color is not that dark. Color picker. Give me this color. I think that could work. Although I have to make this stroke like bigger. And this one as well. Because it's gonna be insignificant on the actual emote. Oh, I forgot to turn off the background. Damn it. Where's the confirmation thing? Why is Clip Studio thinking so hard? Brother, it's not that complicated. Export PNG to here. Yes. Okay. Clip Studio is not happy about the piss yellow. It's struggling to render it. What can you expect from someone that literally puts Piss Boy out on display for all to see? That is true. Piss Boy is right there. BDSM Piss Boy, wearing a mask and a blindfold. Back to remove. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Hey. I can check light mode real quick. Oh god. Actually, it's not gonna work here because I have it so that emotes don't show up. Or do I? Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah. Okay. Get out of this. Yeah, I did see it. It looked okay. I'm happy with that. And if anyone uses light mode, I don't care about their opinion anyways. So that's going to be the stream for today. We got a lot done. 2 thumbnails and a random ass emote. Next stream when someone uses it, I'm going to be so confused as to where it came from. But hey, that's just the vibe here. I'll be back on Thursday for more Ghost of Tsushima. And then Sunday normal. So streams are my game streams on Thursdays and Sundays are gonna be Ghost of Tsushima. Until we finish that game, it's gonna take me like 10 or 20 streams. We can chat about your Find Me Koala later. We can, yes. I mean, you can send me like a sketch and I can go off of that. Just like last time. But yeah. Having Khaz, you've been wonderful. Remember that you're very important to me. And remember, hey, where's the shore?